Worst thing I can imagine is interviews. Because who cares, you know? When I was about 4 years old, we had this dog named Rippy. I think he was an Australian Shepherd and a German Shepherd mix, I think. No, it was... Yeah, I think it had Australian Shepherd in it. One time I was like by his food bowl and he bit me because he thought I was trying to steal his food. He died of old age at some point. I think he might have been like 14 years old, which in dog years, what does that equal? Like... He's pretty old.
There were people that felt that he had the ability to do it, and there was another train of thought that, you know, was probably like his time is over.
You have to take your losses like you take your wins.
Being at the top is a lonely place.
To beat a world champ, you gotta kick their ass.
Every surfer on the beach was saying that I got totally burned on that score.
There was a lot of hype.
I was so mad that I wanted to like physically do something. I wanted to break a computer or something.
Kelly, do you remember even how to win the contest?
Brock is the kind of guy who knows exactly what to say to get you going.
How long's it been? Oh yeah, that's right, you didn't win one last year.
Yeah, I'm sure he was doing his head in when I had him comboed.
You're over the hill, you're old, you're going bald.
You can never count out Kelly.
That moment was the first time I felt like I really fully let go.
It was Kelly coming out of his shell. It's great when he's spontaneous, because he never is. It's un-Kelly-ish.
I figured that the confidence was like sky high.
I was in this place where it didn't matter if I won or lost.
I think we're gonna go out there and just go, you know, balls to the wall.
To think that you've got mates out there rooting for you, well, you're delusional. These people want you to lose.
I do think J-Bay was a fair result. I think Trestles was not.
They want you to lose horribly.
Phil should have won that final.
And if it's not black and white, Macca, you know you're not going to win.
Phil McDonald won the heat.
Every Aussie guy would have been like, he got it for sure, mate.
We were calling bullshit.
Yeah, I kind of felt like I beat him in that final.
If I took that stuff personal, I would have killed myself when I was like 22 years old.
People are running around frantic, champagne was on ice, chicks were screaming.
If I lost it now, that'd be worse than the loss I had in 03 where it looked like I had a stranglehold.
It should have some mongrel in there, and it should have some rivalries, you know. It shouldn't be, you know, a bunch of happy campers.
All right, I heard they had a box of champagne ready to go with Kelly's name on it again. I'm just so glad they don't have to pop it at this contest. So they can just hold off on that for a while.
If you're not hungry, then you'll never make it. You must want to win 100%.
Becoming a pro surfer means everything to me.
First place today goes to Alan Kincaid.
I like doing a lot of things like skateboarding, playing pool, fishing, and everything, but I'd put every one of them down just to be a pro surfer.
I have a tremendous desire to be a professional surfer. I really want it, really bad.
Sacrifice. Nothing great comes to you in life without sacrifice.
We're going to Australia to teach these kids how to compete as professionals.
My prediction is if they go down to Australia, they're going to get their asses handed to them.
The waves are good, the water's warm, the chicks are super hot, and they dig our accents.
This is the furthest I travel from home for sure.
Forget about it. You're going to get eaten alive.
People get to a point and they can't swallow the reality pill.
If I'm 6, then there's 5 other guys that are better than me on tour right now. And, you know, that kind of pisses me off.
If you've just got talent alone, boom, you'll fall off and you won't want to get back up.
The only way you can prepare yourself for what life dishes out is to have an education.
Well, the next 6 months of our life went upside down. Worst bone you can possibly break, of course.
Get it over with, start the healing process. I want to surf.
Even though I don't like doing it, kind of had to do the competition thing and sit on the guy that needed it. I mean, this is just the U.S. Open. It's not a little freebie contest.
Because you didn't convince the judges that you were in possession of the wave. You should have paddled harder.
I think the problem is we expect them to have the maturity of adults and have the focus of adults, and they're still kids.
Pretty soon I'll be looking at the next generation, and they'll become my favorite surfers.
Surf as much as you want, train as much as you can, just get out there.
Well, let's get it on.
All right. You are unbreakable. You are unbeatable. Go! You will survive.
This is Chasing the Dream Tour. If you're going to be the next Kelly Slater, we'll let you know.